society needs structure. We need structure and institutions like family, like faith, like gender. People feel safe in institutions. They feel safe in family.
What does that mean? When you say institution, just how do you...
Structure, that there is structure.
So stable structure over time.
Stable structure that makes people feel that they belong somewhere. I would say the two biggest movements that really deconstructed society were feminism and the Me movement. The Me movement of the 60s was basically a movement that said, I matter more than anybody else. That Me movement told people that individualism, that freedom to be you, freedom to be me was the most important thing. And that responsibility for relationships, for family, they no longer mattered. We put our children in daycare, hand them over to other people, leave them at 6 weeks or 3 months. What we're not understanding is that for the first 8 months, a baby believes that they are the center of the universe and that you are an extension of them. So when you disappear and you are no longer tending to them and providing them with security, they don't believe that their environment let them down. They take it on themselves and believe that there's something wrong with them from the very beginning. It is the beginning of diminishing a sense of self instead of raising it up. So for the first 8 months, babies need to be basically with the belief that their mothers are extensions of themselves. That's why mothers wear them on their bodies in other countries. They keep them close. At 8 months, babies say, right, you're separate. I now see you as a separate person. You could get up and leave me. Now I'm terrified. What's happening is we are neglecting our children when they're very young because we're focusing on our own desires and our own needs, whether it's our professional desires or our own personal needs. Well, I want to go on vacation for a week. I'm just going to leave that baby. Well, no, if you leave that baby's going to have issues when you come back. So this kind of sense that you can do anything you want and your children will be fine has created a generation of children who are neglected, emotionally neglected, because parents are choosing freedom over responsibility, freedom to be me over the fact that that child that you brought into this world did not elect to come into this world. That child is here because you brought them into this world, and therefore you bear responsibility for the emotional well-being of that child. And that child has irreducible needs. And so we have become a society